Hey guys, what brings you in today, John? How are your hearing aids working out?
Overall, my hearing aids are doing really well. Both my wife and I's communication is struggling a little bit.
Okay, I understand. Well, let's talk about that. Did you guys have a chance to fill out the form that my secretary provided you with in the waiting room? That form's going to give me some really good insight into your daily lives together.
Yes, I completed it while we were in the waiting room.
Oh, perfect. Okay, so looking through here, it seems that you filled out a lot of fours, which means, John, you're frequently having trouble communicating. Would you guys say that you agree that there's a bit of a communication struggle?
Definitely,
Yeah.
Okay. So is that what you guys came to talk about today?
Yeah.
Perfect. Going further, I can provide you with some tips and techniques to help alleviate some of these frustrations. Also, John, I want to take a look at your hearing device just to make sure it's working perfectly. Thank you. Okay, it seems that the batteries are fine. There's no wax blocking anything, so it seems to be working perfectly. With that being said, Jenny, do you have any goals for you and John, or?
Well, I would really like if John could acknowledge me, especially when I'm in a different room.
Okay, that's unfortunately something I see a lot of. So let's talk about the environment. When you're talking to John, Jenny, you're gonna wanna be in the same room. Eliminate being in a different room because with all that background noise with the TV and anything else going on, John's not gonna be able to understand you as much. So what you're gonna wanna try to do is when you're talking about important things is being face to face. That eye contact's very important. Making sure you're speaking slower, louder, more clearly, just so John's having a better sense of understanding. Does that sound like something you guys could try?
Yeah.
for sure.
Perfect. Is there anything else that I can help you guys with, or?
I've also noticed in restaurants, John isn't able to focus on what I say to him or hear me as well. That has caused us to stop going out as much, and we often miss happy hour, which is something that John and I both really enjoy going to.
Okay, so that's another thing. So when you go out, you could always ask to be seated in a more quiet part of the restaurant, away from all the hustle and bustle. Also, don't be afraid to tell your waitress that you do have a hearing loss and, ask her to repeat things so that you're not missing out on much. Another thing is that you could bring a notepad to write down key topics or some things you're going to discuss, just so that you're hearing everything okay and then you can see it and just validate yourself. And then the lighting is a big thing. So in the more dimmer restaurants, it's going to be harder for John to see your lips move and try to figure out what you're saying. So I hope those tips can help with a better understanding of your communication to each other.
For sure, it really does.
Yes,
I think
thank
it
you.
helps a lot, yeah.
Okay, no problem. Do you guys have any other final questions or remarks?
Nope,
No,
I don't
that's
have
it.
any.
Oh, okay, perfect. So why don't you guys go up front to my secretary and schedule a follow-up appointment, and I'll see you guys in a year.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah.